Hi everyone, this is my fourth video on the online shopping tutorial series. Today we're gonna look at customizing the MVC interface that we added to call our underlying API. The code for this video: Keep Your Mind on a Higher Image Rather Than a Lower Concern by Bob Proctor. So this is our plan for today. I hope we'll be able to cover all of this. So it's to create an MVC UI. We've done that. Now we need to add the product MVC controller with the create, read, update and delete. Add the auto mapper. So we're basically gonna update our service on the API to change the way we map the attributes to using auto mapper API. And then we also want to add the cart model and the customer model. The idea here is we're gonna have products and then we're gonna have customers obviously purchasing those products. So each customer will have a product that they are purchasing. Could be one of many products, and then once they've done that, obviously they need some way to view the products that they are purchasing. That's where the cart model comes in. So a customer can add a product onto their cart. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, this is where we left off. Let's quickly see what we've done here last time. And now there's errors. Some files are unrecognized. Very interesting. Okay, so this is where we left off. We've created this MVC UI interface to hook up this web API. So now what we want to do here is to add a product controller. Okay, so yeah, here on the index we're gonna be using HttpClient and we're gonna be using this HttpClient to communicate with our API. But firstly, before we do that, we're gonna need our model here. So I'm gonna quickly go and create a so that is pretty much it for our get all products method. And then we're still gonna go to the view. Now let's quickly look at the get method. This will return us a single product based on the ID parameter that you are using. Again, we need to declare the string URL, and then we need to go into Swagger to find that get method. This is the method we are looking for. Try it out. I can't remember what the IDs were like here, but I think we did have a 3. I'm gonna execute that. Yes, it returns us something. So now I'm gonna take this and use it as my get URL. Notice how there's a forward slash in the end on the get URL, because here we wanna pass in a parameter towards the end of the request, the same way you can see it on Swag. We've got the URL and then you've got the parameter of the ID. It works the same with strings and everything else. Okay, now I've got my URL, I've got my HttpClient instance object, and I'm using it to do a get on that URL, and then I'm gonna read the response as a string from the content object, and I need to deserialize this product. So now, meaning I need to declare my product here. So yeah, let's see what we have done here. That's our get. It will give us a list quickly. Take a URL for the get product method, send a get request, convert that, get a response as a string, and convert that response to a list of products, and then return that product to the view. Should any error occur, we want to catch an exception and throw the inner exception. And on the get product by ID, we've got pretty much the same thing. I see my video keeps on stopping, but that's purely because I've configured a shortcut to sort of pause this recording, and that is Shift S, and that is a problem because now I use Shift S to save. So let me quickly change that to Shift W, apply, okay, and then we can proceed. Okay, so we'll just relook at the video to see which parts that was missed, but yeah, let's go through that again. Now when I'm saving, my video is not pausing. Nice. Yeah, this will return us a single product based on the ID parameter that we'll be sending through, and then that's the URL we're going to be using for the get product. We want to attach the ID towards the end, read the response as a string asynchronous, and then deserialize the product. Notice how we not using a list on this one as opposed to this one. This will deserialize a list of products. This is a single product object that we deserialize in here. And then obviously lastly we want to return that to the view. Let's quickly do a try catch for this one. So that can happen outside the try, but everything else we want to do it inside. So we want to throw ex dot inner exception. Okay, that looks fine. And now we quickly look at the ad. This is our ad product. Is that the correct URL? Yeah, that's the correct URL. Said we wanna change this method name to convert product. So I'll quickly get rid of a few things here that I'm not using. Oh, there's no VAT, there's no discount. And then I'll just take this update method and put it afterwards, just to eliminate confusion. Yeah, that looks better. So now let's go again. On the add products method, we have a specific URL that we gonna be sending our request to. We're using HttpClient, which is make sure the naming is the same. HttpClient. So we're gonna use that there. Then I said we're gonna change this to convert product. Okay, that looks better. And then what are we doing here is, before we post the products, because remember on the post it's gonna work exactly the same like on Swagger. You're gonna have your URL, and then you're gonna have your content type. These are basically the headers. You need not to worry about this, as HttpClient will handle that for us. But after the content headers, we want to post the entire product object, as you can see on this example here. So that is what is basically happening with this convert product. So let's quickly see how we're using this convert product. So on here we're using a memory stream which comes from the system IO class. On that memory stream, we want to use that to convert a iPhone file onto a byte array. So how we're doing that is we passing obviously the parameter of the model, or as the model, and from there we accessing the images properties. There's an S on this, and then we copy that using the memory stream, and now we're gonna get it as an image byte. You see, once we're doing local debugging on this and convert that memory stream to an array. So basically we get a memory stream, we convert it to an array that will give us our image as a byte. And now if you go further down, we're gonna take that image byte and convert it to base 64 string, and that handles it. It covers everything. So that's why I said we want to call this method the convert product. Furthermore, we need to sort of pass the other parameters on this object. So now let's quickly go have a look. I'm gonna copy paste this. I'm gonna remove it afterwards. I just need it to make sure that we are sending the right stuff now. So it looks like before. I know the order of this is not important. You can actually put it in any order, but for consistency, I'm just gonna put it in the same order of the model. So we're gonna have the name. We're gonna have the name, and then obviously we have our image, and then after the image we've got a brand, and then after the brand we've got the description, which is already there, and we've got a category. This is products.category, like that. And then there's a few more that we must still add. After the category, we've got quantity, and then size, is it in stock, and then the price. So we need two more. So and then you've got the size, is it in stock, and then you've got the price. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this method. Okay, what is this complaining about? This is a string content object, so it's expecting to pass us. It's expecting us to pass everything as a string. So this is a boolean. We're gonna have to convert that to a string. That gets rid of that error, and then the price again will convert it to a string. Gets rid of that error. Let's see. I need to nicely align this thing now. This guy is for that. It's closed by that curly price, and then we will return the form data content, which is a multi-part form data content. Once we have done that, then our convert product. Yeah, so that's our ad. If I now go to view, and then that's my view. I'm just gonna open it up nicely so you can see. Yeah, this part was scaffolded, and then I just kind of customized it a bit, but the rest of the work, the template will handle that for us. The Bootstrap template we added on the previous video. So now I'm gonna go ahead and run this so that you can actually see on live mode now how this works. app is up and running. As you can see now on the landing page, we no longer have those graphs, and also we've got a few menus on the left here. So none of these are working. We're just gonna enable a few of these to work once we get to the part of the cart. Also, we wanna look at how one could have wish items and then order history. Yeah, order history, I believe that will be the last video on this series. The next one will be about the shopping cart, because for now we're still working on products. But let's quickly see. I've added a few products here. That's what it looks like. Towards the end of this video, I want to add a button here that says add to cart, add to cart. Yeah, but for now, let's quickly see. I've added breakpoints in the background to allow us to sort of debug our application. I'm gonna add another G-star. G-star category, it's a summer, 10 items, small, medium, and large. I wonder if I still have t-shirts here. That's the image. And then, so remember, we mentioned that we want this app to talk to that app. These are two different applications. Right now they are sitting on one solution, but they can be separated obviously, and it would still work exactly the same way. Now I'm gonna go ahead and then submit this save product. So now this convert product method we added, and we're calling it on the add product method. Maybe I should have added another breakpoint here so that you can trace it each step, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and see what this does. Okay, this will quickly convert the product for us, and then it will return that onto the add product method. And then the add product method, now using this URL, will call our API application and then post this data for us using that URL. Obviously there's better ways for handling URLs, but for this tutorial I'm gonna keep it there just for simplicity. So let's see. Now I want you to notice the namespace. This is now on shopping API. It's coming from product controller. So we've actually sent a message on another application using HttpClient. So I'm gonna step through this. This is the information that came from the GUI, or the user interface rather. Now the API is gonna handle the posting of this information on the database and then save it there. Here's our service method that will do the same for us. Okay, that was saved successfully, and this is the product that we just added. Let's go ahead and add one more. I'm gonna say create new. Now I want a diesel short sleeve, diesel. It's men's summer t-shirts. Quantity is 10. We've got small. My medium. But okay, I'm not gonna worry about that spelling for now. So I'm gonna go in here, brands, diesel. Take that. Price for diesel, let's say maybe it's 1,000. Yes, this is in stock, and save the product. Again, it's gonna take the same route. This starts, it hits the add product method, and it comes with this data from the MVC user interface. And now it's going to use that URL to post the data for us. I'm just reiterating on this, we've discussed it before. And there is our diesel item there, as you can see. So now the next step is to add the button that takes us to, that will allows a user to add onto a shopping cart. Okay, so on this now, on this index method, I'm going to go to view, and right after this I'm going to do HR and then do input type so yeah, this is not the button I want. I actually want to use a button that will have some navigation. So you can see that's my button, and this button, as you can see, it's gonna go to the cart controller and add item to cart, which we have not yet created, but let's see how this looks. And yeah, there is our list of items now, and there is our button which does nothing at the moment. See, if I click there, nothing happens. So yeah, on our next tutorial we will then go ahead, add a controller, and then allow a user to add items on the cart. The last part I want us to do, I want to change these navigations here. This one will be fine, I'm not changing this. Will be view items in stock, and this one will be, I'm gonna change to add products in stock. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. On my MVC app, I'm gonna go to views, shade, shopping layout, and I wanna change this to href at url dot action. See what parameters you have here. So you've got action and the control. So my first action is index, and then my controller